everyone. Today I thought I'm hoping that will be a shorter video, and it's about tattoos in the Bible. A lot of people think that it's mentioned a lot, but actually tattooing is only mentioned once. The Hebrew word is ketovet, and it's a construct from the verb katav, which means writing. And it's in Leviticus chapter 19, verse 28, but if we have to read 27 for context before it. So it says, "You shall not round off the hair on your temples or mar the edges of your beard. You shall not make any gashes in your flesh for the dead, or tattoo any marks upon you. I am the Lord." So what is this about? Well, a lot of the rules or commandments as you read were not only saying don't do this, but it was don't do this because the pagans, the Canaanites, the other tribes around the area did these sort of things. So it was a paganite tradition to tattoo yourself or lacerate yourself for mourning rituals. So the Israelites were commanded not to do that. And we have Deuteronomy 14, so I'll switch over to my Bible, and it says, "You are children of the Lord your God, Yahweh your God. You must not lacerate yourself or shave your forelocks for the dead, for you are a people holy to the Lord your God. It is you the Lord has chosen out of all the peoples on earth to be his people, his treasured possession." So he's saying, I chose you, and now you can't do what all your neighbors happen to be doing. And it's interesting because there's a wonderful story in 1 Kings 18, starting 20, talking about Elijah's relationship with Ahab, and of course Abraham and Jezebel. And Ahab was not an A+ king. We have kings that are divided up into the ones who will fail because they don't centralize worship, they don't cut down the high places, they allow worship of other gods. And Ahab, he was not one of those good guys. And they always butted head Elijah, because Elijah was, prophet supreme. He is the first human supposedly not to die, but to actually go straight to heaven. So we read in 1 Kings 18:20. So it says, "So Ahab sent to all the Israelites and assembled the prophets on Mount Carmel. Elijah then came near to all the people," here's my book, "and said, 'How long will you go limping with two different opinions? If the Lord, Yahweh, is God, follow him. But if Baal, follow him.' The people did not answer a word. Then Elijah said to the people, 'I, even I only, am left a prophet of the Lord, but Baal's prophets numbers 450. Let 2 bulls be given to us. Let them choose 1 bull for themselves. Cut it in pieces and lay it on the wood, but put no fire to it. I will prepare the other bull and lay it on the wood, but put no fire to it. Then you call on the name of your God, and I will call on the name of the Lord. The God who answers by fire is indeed God.' All the people answered, 'Well spoken.' Then Elijah said to the prophets of Baal, 'Choose for yourselves 1 bull and prepare it first, for you are many. Then call on the name of your God, but put no fire to it.' So they took the bull that was given to them, prepared it, and called on the name of Baal from morning until noon, crying, 'O Baal, answer us!' But there was no voice and no answer. They limped about the altar that they had made. At noon Elijah mocked them, saying, 'Cry aloud! Surely he is a god. Either he is meditating or he has wandered away. That's meaning like he had to go to the bathroom. Or he is on a journey, or perhaps he's asleep and must be awakened. Then they cried aloud, and as was their custom, they cut themselves with swords and lances and until the blood gushed out over them. As midday passed, they raved on until the time the offering of the oblation, but there was no voice, no answer, no response. So you can see the worshippers of Baal, the pagans, they like to lacerate themselves. They used to do things like tattooing. And I need to point out that nowhere in the Bible does it say that the Israelites tattooed their slaves. Nowhere. As I mentioned, the word tattoo is only mentioned in Leviticus. And it's a total side note, but Israelites were commanded to treat their slaves in a very humane way. And in fact, opposite of what's in the code of Hammurabi, or you can say Hammurapi, where they said if a slave escapes, you must kill them. And in the Bible it says if a slave escapes and you capture them, you must just take them back and you don't do anything bad to them. So I hope you learned something today and you won't gash yourselves or cut your hair and get a tattoo if you want. Personally, I don't care as long as it's tasteful. I just wanted to clear that up. Tattoos are only mentioned once. And it was just saying don't do that because you don't want to be like them. And we'll get more into rules and customs where it's saying don't do that because those people did that. So it's a dreary, dreary day here today. And I hope it's sunshine and happy where you are, But I'm enjoying this. I hope you are too. Give it a thumbs up, make a comment, share it, subscribe, and I will talk to you later. Thanks for watching.